I don't think there's anything more nostalgic than driving a vehicle from the year you were born. That's crazy to think, isn't it? This is in 1975. And if I'm really dating myself, I can tell you guys how, back in 1975, the presets on the radio, you'd pull this out and then push it all the way in, and that would preset your radio. So you can sit there and like hit the different buttons and get your different stations. See, back in the day, they used mechanics, just like us haunters use mechanics to get the desired results that we want, to make things happen. It was so cool. We didn't rely on electronics. How many times do you guys look at the clock and it's 10:31 and you just sit back and think to yourself, ooh, Halloween time?
The day is half over and I just want you to see how close we're pushing this right now. So I get off of work at 5 o'clock, usually get home around 5:30. So we're gonna be moving stuff into storage up until 8 o'clock. And look at this, 9 o'clock it starts to rain. Up until then we've got like 47%, 43, 25, 20% chance of rain. That's pushing it. That's pushing it right up until the end. So let's get the second day part done. Saved by the phone ring.
And don't worry, guys. It's illegal to text and drive, not vlog and drive. I'm talking to you guys. I can look directly at the road or whatever. Usually when people hold a conversation, they're talking to the person next to them. So, you know, why can't I talk to you guys? Right? Right? Come on. Be on my side, please. Don't make me beg.
Hi. I tricked him. I came through the back door today.
What is that? Rawr. What sound is he making? Let's go show everybody. So Lori Lee told me about this today. This is a teddy bear that I got him.
Daddy.
That's right, I got it for you. I got this for him when he was first born. And I thought it'd be really cool because it's supposed to like simulate the sounds in the womb or whatever. And Lori Lee texted me today and she said, yeah, he goes over and he turns it on. And then what sound does it make? Okay, he was like, oh, you guys probably heard him. He's like, grrr. It's so funny that he thinks that's a grrr noise now. But at least he likes it now. He did not like that when I first got it for him. Which sucked, because that's like a $40 bear if you guys have ever bought children's stuff before. Anyway, home from work, happy baby! So this is a goal that we have to make tonight. It is 6:20, which means that we have 1 hour and 40 minutes to get 2 loads, and the first load isn't even like to storage yet. I had to stop and fill up gas. And this is how stressed out I am right now. I was sitting here, and you have to push to get it to start. I was sitting here pushing unleaded, and I'm like, wait, that's not it. And then it said push to start, so I was pushing this. It's like, god dang it, I don't know what to push. Anyway, Randy's here.
What's up, guys?
Woo! Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Randy and I just got through busting ass. In like 20 minutes, we unloaded the truck in storage.
15, 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so that was awesome. And so Robert's still here. He's blinded by the light. Or actually, you guys are blinded. You're blinding, Robert.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes, but sadly he's not.
Yeah,
bright.
don't say me like I screwed up your guys' names again. I'm consciously thinking, okay, Randy Robert. I got it now. So we're gonna uncover the facade and get the facade moved. Sorry guys, we need to get this done, so I'm turning you guys off. Run number 2, which if you've eaten a lot of beans, that's a bad thing. So here we go, and I even brought the drop panel that we didn't use this year that I just had floating around. Brought that too, got all the facade pieces, about ready to bust this out. So Robert just pointed out that I just called that a drop panel, and I misspoke. Falling spike wall, that's what that was. We didn't have time to use it. There. I've made my clarification. That light does not help. It is 7:51 Guys, we did it!
We freaking did it! We rocked it out!
Until next year.
Yeah. Until we start, we get 8 months off. That's how I see it. We get 8 months off. I'm so happy that we got a gun. I'm thinking guns. We got it done. Damn. And I was just telling these guys, like, the tremendous weight that is lifted off of your shoulders because of this. So the only other stuff that we have is stuff that can be brought down in my truck, like the yard decorations and whatnot.
Like I said, I'll give you guys a better view in the daytime, but everything's down. Kind of sad. Oh, sorry, that's my breath. It's cold. Hi, popcorn. So that's it, guys. Everything is down except for a few miscellaneous ladders. Like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I gotta return that one. Even if it's raining this weekend, I'm still gonna bring you guys up to the roof and take a picture so that you guys can see the travel path, because it's something you gotta see. We are done. Oh. Except for some stuff out front. I think I've already mentioned that, but that stuff up front I can take when it's, you know, raining, just load it up in my truck, whatever. It's just stuff from the graveyard. And I think I want to keep the panels up around the front, except for the extension to the carport. That still needs to be taken down. But everything in the back, everything in the backyard is handled. The haunt is down. Such a relief. I feel like a bear now. I feel like I should just, like, hibernate. Alright, guys, I'll see you in 8 months. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have on my Al Borland robe. Oh man, I'm totally dating myself. This is the episode, the Hellmouth vlog episode, that I'm totally dating myself. With that said, it's time for cock! LJ Mike 1204, get torque head screws. They don't strip that easy unless you pay them to. Yeah, a lot more money though. A lot more money for Torx head screws. Riot Starter B. I had family members that were homeschooled and now they're shut-ins and weird. I don't recommend it. If it's only for 2 years, then sure. Yeah, I kind of feel the same ways that kids need social interaction to learn how to grow and how to interact with other people. It's such a toss-up because it's, you know, you don't want your child, like, interacting with the wrong person. It's like, you know, the best that we can do is just, like, give our children the tools to make wise decisions and hope to God that they do it. Bubba C, great job with... God, I sounded like a radio pronunciator, didn't I? Bubba C, great job with everything. Love the vlogs. Okay, I'll stop. Keep them up. Me and my girlfriend love watching you guys. Sucks that Halloween is over. Thank you, and yes, I agree. Koozie Boys, kids need the social interaction with others of the same age in order to build a healthy foundation for the basic fundamentals of society. I agree. I totally agree. Emerald Gypsy Heart, both have their good points and bad. Yeah, I totally agree. It's like, it's like the scales. It's like, you don't know which one it is, and hindsight is 20/20, so you can't make a decision and go back. You just can't do it. It's life. The Almeida Estate. Hey Troy, I know I've asked you this before, but could you try and check me out and my friend's haunt? I think that I have before, haven't I? I could have swore that I did. Done. Matthew Rondell, perfect time to make a haunt mini golf course. Would you try to make one in the summer if you had the time? Probably not, because in the summer I should be working on the haunt, and I don't see how I would have people come here because it's my house, so probably not. And Matthew Rondell, I got your updated, well, I haven't ripped it yet, but I've saved the link for your updated outro, so I'll rip that within the next week or so. Give me a little bit of time. Wow, very random question, Underworld Haunted House. What is your take on gay marriage and gay rights? Well, I'm not, but that doesn't mean that I should influence my opinion on other people. So it's the spice of life. It's like, you know, the land of the free, the home of the brave. Yeah, that was cheesy. But, yeah, different strokes for different folks. If, you know, hell, it's fine. It's fine. It's not for me, but it's fine. Nicole Mitchell, thank you so much. I totally agree with what you said. And you're very right. A lot of learning is done by watching and repeating at this age. You know, Phoenix's habits and everything, he's totally mimicking other people right now. So I appreciate that. I totally agree. Adam Owens, haha, anus. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I looked up the actual spelling of tetanus, and I thought that same thing last night. It's like, oh, it's how do I spell it? How do I remember this? Oh, it's tetanus. Wow, really? Yeah, it is. Branson Haunted Hills, thank you for your recommendation on the impact driver. So it's not a drill, it's an impact driver. I'm gonna have to look into that. And Jordan Winton, also, do you like your computer? I was thinking about getting a touchscreen. Well, originally, the reason why I got a touchscreen is so that I could, like, edit just by, like, touching and doing this and blah, blah, blah. But you know something? When you start looking at, like, this, and you have to open the screen up right here, this is my COC thing right here, it's like, it's way too intricate for your fingers, especially my little fat little nubs or whatever. So I end up using my mouse. I hardly use the touchscreen. And finally, again, Matthew Rondell, if you had time, would you make a Hellmouth app on Apple Store and Google Play Store? Would there be haunt mini games in the app? I don't know. Gosh, for those of you who've been telecommunicating for like a long time now, back when they had like, you know, 1200 and 2400 baud on like the Commodore 64, there's a lot of places, things that you could dial up, and they were called BBSs, bulletin board services, and it was so cool because you could play like these mini games and, you know, post messages, upload download files, take polls. It was really cool. It's like the beginning of what we now know as the online world, and it was so cool because you get to play these little games. So I've thought about having, like on the website, having these mini games that you could go and you could play on the website. Granted, it's just a thought, but, you know, I thought that I'd throw it out there since you mentioned it. So, alright guys, this has gone on way too long, so happy haunting, see you guys tomorrow. I gotta get to bed. Bye.
Happy haunting!